Hello everyone and welcome. In today's Premiere Pro tutorial, I'm actually going to show you how to create some transparent video overlays. Now this is really good if you want to create like a nice little title intro like I got here for my channel. You know, it's a new one for 2018. Or if you even want just to create, say, like animated watermarks and stuff, well, this tutorial will show you how to do it. Now it's pretty simple. But first things first, you need to have some transparent graphics and stuff. Now I have some PNG files I created here, and you could be using something like a Photoshop, or like I'm using here is this is Affinity Photo, and you can see I got some transparent PNG graphics. You can see the graphics and stuff. The little squares move behind it. Of course, you can see if I click on a picture here I use for demonstration purposes. Yeah, you can see my ugly face, kind of transparent behind the bars and stuff. You just need to create these images, whatever, and then go to like File and go down to Export. And of course, you can do this in Affinity or Photoshop. Just export as PNG files. These are here files that actually support really nice resolution. Plus, they also support alpha channels and stuff. So you can, in other words, transparent images. Once you get done with that, just save the files and you can just import those in. We'll just close that a second. There we go. And you can just import them in. Like I said here in my assembly, I got a bunch of different title bars, two different sets here, .png. And when you put them in here, like I said, I have one set at the top, one set at the bottom. Hide those at the top, open the one set. So I have like two sets here, and if I say play through here, pretty simple. I just did a little just pretty much the same images. I just kind of modified a little bit before I saved each time. And like I said, despite the fact that it looks black in the background, overlook that, these are still transparent images. So if you put in kind of transparent image, the background is always going to look black in Premiere Pro. Now that's pretty much simple. Okay, easy. Now here's what you got to do to actually export these so you can pull these in on other video and stuff. So we want to go here after we get ready, go to File, Export, and we'll go here to Media like you would normally export anything. Now we want to choose QuickTime. So you choose QuickTime, and let's go down here right quick. A few things we need to do. Matter of fact, uncheck export audio, because if you're just doing graphics and don't have any audio, there's no need for it. But if you do have like some kind of song or something, I don't recommend it, but you can include that audio as well. So choose that one. For the video codec, choose animation. Now animation is really important here. Now I know you might say well, Joe, if I'm on Windows or from a Mac, I'm on Windows, not on a Mac. Should I use QuickTime? Yes, because QuickTime also works for this also on Windows, which is what I'm using. I'm using Microsoft Windows 10. Go down here if you have any of this mess show up, check that so it doesn't interfere. Go down here at the bottom, make sure it's on square pixels 1:1, and that way if you're exporting say a 4K or 1080p file, everything stays just right. Now here's something you want to make sure. You want to choose 8-bit, 8-bit, channel plus alpha. Choose that. Now, if you get regular def here, just regular 8-bit channel, it's not going to show the alpha, so it end up appearing as black when you try to pull it onto the video. So you want the plus alpha right here. And I recommend go ahead and click on render at maximum depth, just so it looks the best. And that really should be it. Once you get that done, just choose the output name where you want to save it as, and go ahead and hit export. And when that exports, you'll have your overlay. So now that I've showed you how to do that, go ahead and click export, and I'll show you what it looks like on, for example, another little file here. Okay, here we got our little photo we pulled in for demonstration purposes. Like I said, if it's video or photo, it really doesn't matter. I'm just showing you the photo because I don't have any video footage to use at the moment, in the photo demonstrate this perfectly fine. So I got a little file here. Now keep in mind the photo here is just a HD photo that I took, and here is the title bars I created were a 4K, so it's not going to show up right at first. I have to go in and shrink those down, no problem. Got them selected, just put it 50%. Not 59, 50. There we go. And there they show. Now you can see clearly the image and stuff does show through these title bars, and of course you can see everything through it. So if I just kind of like go through here and just press play, we can see, you know, everything starts being animated because the video's already been created, which makes it easier for me. For example, you know, making videos and stuff, I don't have to go through and add 4 or 5 different not JPEGs or PNG files and reanimate them each time. I can just simply drop this in and put a little fade or something on it, and it works just fine. Of course, you can always get your text, put a text thing in here and type everything in. Everything's all good, easy to go. You don't have to worry about anything. So anyway, that's how simple it is. Just create a little animated. I know these are not fancy graphics. There's probably a lot of people out there that are really good at doing making animated graphics and stuff. I am not really one of those, but something really basic and simple, which I think will work for most people. This works pretty easy. So anyway, this tutorial is more or less just about showing you how to export the files so you can have translucent backgrounds and stuff. So I kind of think this video kind of helps, you know, on 2 fronts. Hey everyone, well, I hope you found this video helpful. If you did, how about give me a thumbs up? A thumbs up's always highly appreciated. If you didn't like this video, then feel free to give it a thumbs down as well. Now, if you're not a subscriber to my channel yet, go ahead and click below to go ahead and subscribe. My name is Joe, and I'll see you in the next video.